I'd like to talk about, we talked about the congressmen, the conspiracy theorists. I want to bring you to the '08 and '12 elections and what a fraud they were. Well, every election's been a fraud to the American people, but especially the '08 and '12 elections, because whether or not I support Obama, I think it was a really sad, sad choice to have John McCain and Mitt Romney. What an embarrassment it is to the American people. That's not funny, that's just the truth. But it could be funny because it is the truth. But it could be. But the thing is during the '08 election, there were certain things that happened. We had 8 years of George Bush. Boo! I'd like you to see a cheer about it. And you end up booing about it. Boo! Angry white man. Speaking of the angriness, like, what's with the anti-Obama supporter? Like, there's ones that have actual reasons, but there's ones that exist out there that don't have a reason. They just hate. They just hate. There he is. I hate. Because I hate. And I hate. I know. There you go. God bless them. We need you out there. Buy your guns. Put them in your basement. Don't tell them about them. Because there's a new world order. No. The anti-Obama supporter is great because you could stand there and you could try to reason with it, but it won't be reasoned with. You're like, well, why do you hate them? I mean, is it because, universal health care? No! I just hate them! Is it gay marriage? I hate them too! No! It's because I hate them! Well, how about, what is it, because he's part black? No! That's not necessarily why! It's because I hate! And I hate! And I hate! Could you be more specific? That's the punchline for tonight. Be more specific with your hate. Just say something. I'm a lone doctor. Don't tell me what pills to take. I hate! Don't tell me what my kids have to listen to. I'll teach them what I want to. I hate you! I hate! Awesome, I love it. It's just so passionate. I hate, because I hate. I hate them. I don't know why, but I do, and it's so ridiculous. Look, during the '08 and '12 elections, there was something special that happened. Obama didn't have to stand up there and say much. He just said one word. Hope and change. And that's it. Stand back, baby. Say it. Cheer. I know you want to. Change. That's what I'm talking about. But John McCain was sitting there in the corner stroking out. I mean, he couldn't say anything. What were the debates? I didn't even think I bothered watching because I knew exactly how it'd go. Okay, Senator Obama, could you explain to the American people what your overall message is to clean up the economy and forget the past 8 years that have dragged us down into an insurmountable amount of debt and disgrace? Well, I could say to the American people is I will soar like an eagle, and I will bring that change. And that's it. People are like, woo! Oh yeah! Hope! Change! It's a different America. And we said it loud and proud, baby. Up in the sky. But John McCain wasn't on that page. John McCain was still in 2005 where it was okay to be like, okay, it's okay if you for change, but I'm going to talk about how they're shelling terrorists and the sharpshooters and shish kebab. It's really outrageous. So after Obama said change, he's just like, shut, all the shish kebab shit. And the moderator's like, okay, well, look. I'm not getting mad at either one of you, but both of you have been as vague as possible. Because all I'm hearing from Obama is keywords, and John McCain is reciting words from the 9/11 Commission report. That's all I'm getting from here. Y'all need to be more specific about your programs. So Obama says, look, I know what John McCain's saying, and I respect that. But we got to put an end to all that. That's been 8 years of the wrong thing. Change. Nothing but, baby. That was it. John McCain would just slowly stroked out more. He was just like, oh, well, the Terry Levish and all the things in Syria and the things in Iraq. We're falling apart. Where's Lindsey Graham? Okay, it's just going. We need to start on Graham. This is ridiculous. So the moderator's just like, whoa, okay, it's all right. You know, you're having a little trouble time. I'm going to award the points to Mr. Obama, but I'm going to let you know both that you have done nothing to really describe what you're going to fix this country with. All I've heard is keywords, and all I've heard from you is just random lingo from George Bush era. I'm going to award the points to Obama, but look, I'm going to have to ask y'all to be more specific next time. Start being specific. I know, clap, because we need to be specific. Tell me what you're going to do. Tell me what you're going to do. Tell me what you're going to do to clean up this mess. I'm going to obey those roads, and I'm going to do it with a bulldozer. You ain't doing it with change. I can throw money at it, but is it going to bulldoze? No, Obama, you push the change, we got to wait. That's it. John McCain went, started just rambling in the shower. I know I failed you, but it's just going to be all right if we just start bombing terrorists somewhere in the Middle East. It's going to be all right. I was like, okay, all right. Well, we lost us the election, so I could care less. But the 12 election came. You know, we had all this, you know, I can't say really anything for John McCain except for that. We had the 12 elections. We got another fraud. Mitt Romney, the biggest sleaze bag in the entire world. Can I get an amen? God! Seriously, look at him. Just a fool. It's like a Ken doll without anything. They're like, we're going to build the $6 million man, but I forgot to put a hard drive inside of him. So it's basically just a running computer with a background image screen of I'll do the exact opposite of what he's talking about. Oh, really? Okay. President Obama, do you have anything to say to that? Look, I talked about change 4 years ago. It seemed like you enjoyed that change. Ready for some more change? I can't argue that we need change. That's not what I'm talking about. But that man, look, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what he's talking about. Whatever that means. And if I smile like it's uncomfortable, it's because I have nothing else to say. Look, he can talk all he wants, but I know that deep down he feels like George Bush. And he thinks like George Bush, and he'll act like George Bush. And I know we're sick of that shit. So when you let me change again, part 2, Return of the Obama. The moderator stood there and said, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. But yet again, as I said in 08, it was not specific enough. I award you the points, Obama. You have amazed me with your words, your vague words. But Senator, no, you're not even a senator. You're a governor, that's right. Governor Romney, you have failed the American people. You've done nothing to bring to the table. Not even a sequel to what you talked about before. I know. Was I not specific enough? You weren't specific. I'm going to have to ask you to be more specific next time. So, we got it. We weren't specific. We got change. But how much change? How much change can you bring to the table? How much change, Obama? Look, President Obama, you talked about change. Are you going to nickel and dime-ish? Are you going to quarter and penny-ish? Or what are you going to do to bring to the table? I'm going to bring a lot of change. I'm going to print lots and lots of money. And that's what it's all about. Printing money. Fixing our problems one day at a time. Oh, what I would do to print as much money as I could. Why, we could all be millionaires. We wouldn't have to work a day in our life. Why not just print money? That's what it's all about. Just print the money. Come on. You're halfway there. Why not do it? That's the key to the ticket. No, they won't do that. They won't print that much money. But they love printing money. And so the final little bit of my act is a little thing about printing too much money. And it's a sad thing that happened in Germany during the 20s. It's something that happened after World War I. They were forced to pay all this money for World War I and they didn't have it. So they had to print money after money after money and money and money and money and money and money, 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 money. So they printed all this money, and it was so much that if you went to the store to buy a loaf of bread, we buy a loaf of bread for $1.06, something like that, just $1. It was in the tens of billions of dollars. $10 billion to buy a loaf of bread? That's a wheelbarrow of money. It was ridiculous. Zimbabwe's doing it. But it was a wheelbarrow of money. So the cashiers, this was before credit cards, so you had to like take money there. I mean, you couldn't just show them, credit cards. So you take the wheelbarrows of money, you're like, oh, one loaf of bread, that'll be 10,500,000,8,600. So they count this money daily. And I'm not lying, there's a mental disorder called zero stroke. And it's literally where they have to repeat the word zero over and over. It's ridiculous. They just go, all right, the one left for bread, that'll be 10 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 Zero, 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 zero. Zero, 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 zero. Zero, 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 zero. I'm gonna have to ask you to be more specific next time. Zero, 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 zero. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done. Is that long enough, or do I have time left to preach the gospel, to preach the word of God?
Oh, your time's up.
Oh, and time's up. Awesome. I reached the time limit. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all give it up for anybody Robert Van Zandt right here.